Hello guys, welcome back to the my journey video. I'm going to share my screen. Let's start with the welcome back to the journey video. As we are doing the journey, I'm recording my journey video. I'm going to be doing live my journey. So today I have had the interview and I did the interview with XYZ company, and I will going to be share my experience with you guys. I haven't get any status as of now, but we'll get soon as possible. Like maybe tomorrow or because tomorrow is the holiday, so might be on Monday. So yeah, but I will definitely share you the experience part they asked me and all of these things. Before we start, so I got some Java past ask questions like Microsoft or MNCs, and it is basic question repeatedly asked to be work on that. And if you guys think this video is going to be helpful for you, just like, subscribe, and if you want this Excel sheet with the plan and everything, so you can comment it down. I will share with you in DM or email or somewhere else. Okay, yeah, let's start. Before we start the thing, so as you guys know, I am preparing for SD SD1 to SD2 basically. So I'm also preparing for that, and I'm targeting top 10 MNCs which can pay me more than 15 lakh LP. Okay, so now let's come into the topic, our today's topic. So today we are going to be solve the three important question, which one is which is the contents, duplicates, valid anagram, and two sums, and some others Java Java based questions. Okay, so let's start. The the first question contains duplicate. So just give I need to check the question, what the question said. So yeah, okay. So I'm copying questions. So question's name is just now. I just copied that, just pasting. Okay, so you guys can see the questions given the two integer array nums, and you have to return the uh, true if the at least one value is repeated twice. Okay, so let's see. You have given the given an array of 1 2 3 1. In this case, as you can go, let's say if you are thinking one is present on two time, as you can view basically. But in coding we can't directly view the array, so we have to think the logic and solution for that. So that's the thing. So how we're going to be approach, we'll discuss that things. So yeah, this is the questions, and we have get the, if something if one is present more than one time, then we are going to be return true. If it not all element is present only one time, then we are going to be return false, like this. For example, 2, let's 1 2 3 4. Okay, and like this. See over here, so we have the 3 1, then 3 2 time, then 4 2 time, then 2 time. It does not matter how much time, a specific number, it doesn't matter. For you have just to check whether it is whether the array contain duplicate or not. Okay, so now you might think the you can sort the array. So definitely you can sort and then search. If you are let's see, if you are sort the this array and you got something 1 comma 1, then 2, then 3. Check whether my 2 number is, say that key, you got the duplicate number. It also works, but in this case we you are time log of n. Why log of n? because you are sorting the thing, so that's why you require the more time complexity for the sorting the thing. So yeah, next thing is interviewer might ask you the optimize these things. This is the correct approach. It doesn't like it not going to be wrong, but you interviewer ask possible to optimize the thing, the question, the time complexity. Then case you have to think something related, just capturing frequency. When you should think the one data structure which called hash map. So in this data structure you should choose perfect one. In this case we don't wanted to do anything, we just wanted to check whether it is content duplicate or not. That case we can choose the set, has set basically. Why? Because has set just store this uh, with single value. We can use the set. So let's draw the set basically. So if we have the set of this, and it contains it contains unique value, a unique key basically. Now I push the one, and I check first of all, before pushing the, I check every time key whether one is present, the two is present or not. If not, I will going to push that two. Then I will check the two three, and then I will going to be push three in this as said basically. Then check whether one is present or not, but we have already in our has said one. That case we'll see, we'll answer. We have we got get to know कि we have the contains the duplicate. So basically in this case we time big of an inverse case scenario. And what about the time complexity? So basically going to be use the space complexity is big of length of the length of the length of length of the num, because we are going to be push in worst case scenario. Let's see you don't have the content duplicate, that are going to be push everything in the uh, what we can say, everything in the has said basically. Yeah, so let's see the code exactly what how does look like. So I'm going to be write the code in Java. So you can write any of the programming language. As I'm familiar with Java, and my core language is Java, so I'm going to be uh, write in Java only. Let's start. So now uh, uh, we if you solve the problems on lit code or anywhere, so you actually implement, you need to actually implement only logic, you don't need to be implement anything else. Let's see any main class or something, you will get the class something public boolean and content duplicates. So I will going to be I will writing the short form, then you will get the nums array basically, nums array. Okay, and now you have to check the whether duplicate contain or not. Okay, now uh, as I said, we are going to be use the hash set. So we'll just use the set, then integer, and give the name of has said basically, and then new has said. It just use of like define it's a it is I'm going to just assigning the has said empty has said right now. Then I'm going to map our nums array okay. And Java we will go int I from the nums. Yeah, so this is also the one method without doing the I int I from 0 to n. This is also the one method we can iterate our um, array basically. Okay, if my asset content contains contains of my I. If my element is content, so I will going to be returned, as question said, we are going to be written true. If not, if not, then if not, I will not going to be return the true. I need to push that element. I need to add that element in our hash said, and that's it. Now after iterating everything, let's see, you iterate the each and every element. So you, it means that your array does not present any duplicate, so we will going to be return the false. It means that your your what we can say, your array does not contain any duplicates. So this is the code, very pretty simple and pretty small. So you can run this code on your anywhere, so we'll get the answer. Okay, so we'll go the next questions. I'll discuss the next question is valid anagram. So just I need to I have to copy the problem statement. So wait a while, I will copy that questions. This is also the very important question a lot of company asks about this, and this is something very interesting, and we will going to be use a lot of concept in this problem. So yeah, now I am going to be add the questions. Okay, now, so why this stack and all of this coming? So okay, now the question, given two string s and t, return true if the t is anagram of s and false otherwise. Let you have the input string s and t. Let's say anagram and in and t is a nagram. Let's returning the true. For another example is rat and car. In this case, you can see what does mean by anagram. So basically, let's consider the small example. Understand first of all this one, rat. You can check the a rat is r is contained only one time, then a is contained only one time, but t is not contained in both string. So it's mean anagram means your two string contains equal number of characters. Let's see, in anagram, as you can see, your a contains how much time? Three time. Okay. In T also a contains. Okay. And let's see the n content in S. N content in S only one time. Similarly, one here also G is contained only one time. Here also I contain one time. And as we already checked, the A content three times and M content only one time. This is mean by anagram. Should be matched with both string. That's called the anagram. And as I already said, when frequency come into pictures, to think optimum solution like hash set or hash map. Okay, so in this case we will going to be use the hash map, the particular thing for this particular problem. Why we are going to be use the hash map, I'll going to be explain that as well. So now let's erase these things first of all. Mm, okay, this is not for the erase. Oh, okay, now I will going to be right here. Oh, and so basically, if you have the hash map is what the hash map help and how it is. So it store the key pair value basically. It store the key and value. Why we need that? So what we will going to be do? First of all, I will going to check this this string and with the different character, and we're going to be store that character frequency in this uh, hash map. So let's see, we have the a first of all, so we have the present one time. Okay, as of now, then we'll going to be check this n also contains one time. Okay, now we have the a again, so we're going to be update this with 2. Okay, now next g, we don't have the g right now, so we're going to be g and assign the one frequency. Okay, similarly we're going to be assign everything. Let's see, in this case then we'll get the answer something the frequency, and then we're going to be map this uh, t. How we're going to be map this t? Every time what we're going to be do, we got the n, so what we're going to be do, we'll remove this 1. Okay, 1, it will become a 0. Now we'll iterate every time, but for example, if my n come, or we haven't get any key in this particular hash map, it's mean that key our uh, string, both string are not anagram, and also our both string length is not equal, then it won't be able to, both string are not the anagram. Why? Because we want each and every character is in same frequency in both string. So that's why we required both string length in same. So I'll going to be write that code. I will start the code how we're going to be do. First of all, you will get the two string function with two function. So is anagram string yes and string t. Now, first of all, as I said, you take care of the we have to take care of the length as well. If your both string length is different, then it's mean that your string won't be able to anagram. So length agar not equals dot t dot length, it's mean your you have to return the false, because it's not an anagram. Okay, next thing, as we already discussed, we need the hash set. So we're going to be define hash set, set hash set, sorry, hash map, mm, with the character and integer. Okay, so if you are getting the noise, little bit noise around me, so please sorry for that, because I do not have the good setup in my home. So that's why if you support me, I will make it very well. And map with new hash map, and then going to be right. Now we'll first of all what we'll do, we'll check the frequency of t. Okay, how we're going to be do that? Just iterate. How? For int I, not int, because we need character ch c from s dot to char array. Okay, so you know the what char array does. It converts your string into the array, and we can good to go and iterate the things. Now what I will going to be, I will going to be, first of all, what I will be going to be do, I will check the, is my particular char present or not. If it is present, then we need to add one in that. Else we have to just, what we have to do, we have to just add one into one as a first frequency. If my map dot contains contains key of C, okay, if present, then I have to just update that, mm, that key, put, then what is C, and then get, because we have some frequency previously, so we have to get map dot get of C, okay, then plus 1 of that value. Let's see, you, if you have already 1, then we are going to add 1 into the frequency. Else we have to just, put the frequency with 1, C with the frequency, okay. Now we are first string, first frequency check string with S, sorry, it's S, sorry, by mistake. We check the frequency of second, check the frequency of t, okay. Now how we going to be do, we are going to be doing as we are doing above. Let's see, char c t dot to char array to a, okay, we are good to go for the checking the things. Now you have to our map our this character is contained or not. So what we are going to check, if mp dot contain contains key contains key of C. If not, if it is not contained, then we're going to just return the false, because it's not anagram. If you have some character which not, it's mean not, that key, it's not an anagram with S, okay. Now if it is contained, if it is contained, then we are going to be just map dot put C with map C and -1, okay. If our map dot get of C is equals to 0, it mean that if frequency is 0, then we have to just remove that particular key from the, remove C from the hash table. Yeah, after all, after checking this, we have to just return the true. Why true? Because after checking these all condition, it means that you have string, both string are anagram of each other. Code basically, its time complexity will be, we are checking the length, it's kind of n plus n, and we normally said it's big of n. And space complexity is, as we are using the space as a map, so we have to push each and every character. So if each and every character is different, that case our our will be big of n. in worst case scenario. So we normally big of n. Yeah, so next question will be two sum. Yeah, this questions is a pretty simple and pretty too much popular in coding. So just to give me 1 second, I to copy questions to explain you in good way, so you guys can understand the. So let's take one example with the. Okay, now I'm going to that. So yeah, question is says given an array of integers num and an integer of targets, you have to return the indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. So 2, 7, 11, 15, and you have the target of 9. You have to find two numbers which sums will be targeted value, like 9. In this case, 9. So as you can check, 2 plus 7 is 9. So we have a index of that. So before we go move ahead, so problems M. So we need that concept in this case. As you see, if you have x value, if you wanted x value or get the x value, and you y value and z value. So let's see, x is equals to y plus z. Okay, can I write? Can I write? Can I write this? Why this is not clicking? Okay, so can I write x is equal to y plus z is similar as y is equals to z? Can I write this? Definitely right. So we are going to be use this concept. How we are now? Let's see if we have the 2 and we have the target 9. So what we are going to be store? We have to store key. Let's say we wanted to find the after calculating or summing 2 with your x value. Let's say we have the uh, x is 2 plus we don't know y, and we have we know the z. Okay. Sorry, we have no the x and value of x, y and z. Okay, is 2, but we don't know the value of z. We are going to be write only 1, and we know the target value is 9. Normally write this statement into like this: 9 minus 2 is equals to z. Can I write this? Yeah, definitely. So 7 is equals to z. Then I will going to be check 7 is present of regular. I am going to use the to store this condition. How? So I will store the key as z, and my we need to write the index, so that's why I'm going to be value as a index. Okay, now let's 11, 15. Okay, we have come up to 7, 11, and 15, and our target is equals to 9. Now we're going to be at everywhere everything. Okay, so now our key is, what will be our key? 2 minus 9 minus 2 is equals to 7, and our value will be 0 because it is on 0th position. Similarly, what I will going to be check next time is 7. Next time I will check the 7 is contained or not. If it is contained this particular hash map, it means we got the targeted values of 2 and 7. So yeah, this is how we're going to be do. So simply I will jump into the code, how we're going to be solve the code. Okay, so we need the hash map for that. So how we're going to be do hash map of comma integer of map with the new hash map. It's new hash map. If you are C++ developer, you can write the code in C++. Then we have to just loop iterate our from I is equals to 0 to I is less than given nums dot length. Okay, length, and then I plus, you have to just do the I plus plus as we normally iterate. Now we have to check the condition is if map dot contents key, content key of what we need, we want, we have to check the z in this case. So how we are going to be check? So target minus current number is i, nums of I. If it is content, if it is content, means that we got the values of two things. So we just going to be return new int of value, and we'll store the uh, our I, and map dot get value of target minus nums of I, basically. So I am just writing the pseudocode. So it's not the pseudocode, it's workable, but you have to write the proper, and it's just the pseudocode. Else we have to just push uh, the key and pairs value in the our, we have to just push the value nums of I and our key. Yeah, going to be written. And if we done with our loop, it's mean that we haven't get any value, so we just return the empty array. So new int of comma 0. Yeah, this was the questions, and this was the code. You will get the answer. I think we have only have discussed all the questions, and as we out of bound of the time, so I do have to prepare this sheet as well, and I'm preparing this sheet only. And we also have the other interview as, and we have to discuss this as well, but as we go out of bound of time, so we have to stop here. If you are enjoying my video, and if you feel you are going to be helpful this video, or you wanted to stay with my journey video, I'm preparing. I know I'm not the I don't have good communication skill, but definitely I'm improvising that. With you guys, you can see my journey, actually how I'm improving things, and how I'm explaining things to, because it's matter when you are solving the problem. See, I can solve the any problem, but my major problem is to explain interviewer. When I try to explain the problem, I stuck somewhere. I started bumbling and I stopped doing to reduce this. I have planned to record my journey. If you guys think I'm on good path, just thumbs up and comment it down. You are do and support me. And that's it for today's. Bye bye. Thank you.